What's up, everybody? You're listening to For the Record with your host, Nugs B.
It's for the record, son. Yeah. Yeah. It's for the record. I said it's for the record. Yeah, boy, it's for the record. And we all together. I said we all together. It's together, FTR. You know what we about. Yeah, boy, you know we about to let the knowledge sprout. We all together. It's together, FTR. You know what we about. Yeah, boy, you know we about to let the knowledge sprout.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Nugs B, and I just want to give a shout out to all of the sponsors of #TogetherFTR. The first sponsor I want to give a big shout out to today is Advanaclean of the Tri-State, ran by Joel and Pam Dooley. Advanaclean of the Tri-State provides essential indoor air quality services to residential and commercial customers. Things like mold removal, water damage, dryer vent cleaning, and air duct cleaning. Give them a call for a free estimate today at 606-331-5001. And that's 606-331-5001. Go ahead, if you're on Facebook, head over to their Facebook page at Advanaclean of the Tri-State. Give them a like. Be sure to share their page, send them a message, and say Taylor sent you. And if you need to go to their commercial location, you can find them at 4446 13th Street, Ashland, Kentucky. And the second sponsor today is a great friend of mine. He is seriously, hands down, top 2 sculptors I know personally. And his name is Wyatt Freeman, WYATT-FREEMAN. Look him up on Facebook. He's a sculptor, painter. He can draw, and just a great person all around. You can find him on Facebook, as I said. He is somebody I am recommending today that you need to get with as soon as possible to get some commissioned art. He charges a very reasonable fee and can do pretty much anything you need and will work with you very attentively. Shout out to you, Wyatt. Keep it weird, friends. Let's go ahead and get this episode started. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nugs B, coming to you with episode 40 for the record, #TogetherFTR. I am joined by Josh Woodard and AJ Tackett, members of Fear the Dreamer, a wonderful band. How you boys doing today?
Good.
It's
Really
It's a terrific day today, man.
Absolutely.
I went to work. And we were actually pretty dead, so I ended up getting out of there pretty early. So that was cool, you know. I mean, I wanted to make some money, but it is what it is. I wanted to get here and hang out with you guys and, you know, have a good time, man.
Appreciate it. I
Absolutely.
stepped outside today and I was like, oh my gosh, it feels like fall.
God, it felt so great
Amazing.
today.
You know,
God, it felt good.
July 42nd's over.
For real, dude. I didn't think July was ever going to end. Like, my electric bill came, it was real bad. August came, my electric bill was still real bad. And I was like, oh my God, when is this ever going to end, dude? It was insane, man. So, yeah, I'm going to start this, as usual, my friends, with some entertainment history. I got on this day in 1970. Janis Joplin is found dead at the Landmark Hotel in Los Angeles after a heroin overdose. She was just 27 years old.
That's a real bummer.
Sad.
Super sad, bro.
Yeah.
Most people actually don't know that Me and Bobby McGee was not written by her. Like, that was not her song. She just sang it.
Probably
Who
some
wrote it?
guy from Kentucky.
I think it was like, I want to say David Attenborough. I don't know why I want to say that.
Kenny Rogers.
I've never even heard that name before.
I want to say that's who it is.
Attenborough.
I think it's David Attenborough. I'm pretty sure. I think I might be completely wrong, bro.
It's okay to be
Bobby
wrong.
McGee. Let me see. Let's see here.
I have it as Janis
Doesn't
Joplin.
even say. Chris Christopherson. Why did I say
Hey.
Gabby Attenborough, bro? I'm an idiot.
Chris Christopherson.
Chris Christopherson wrote that song. My bad, boys. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
But yeah, R.I.P. to her, man. In the Forever 27. Super sad. She had a wonderful, very raw, powerful, very powerful voice. On this day in 1996, That Thing You Do, a musical film starring its writer/director Tom Hanks, was released. You guys
I
ever
love
watched
Tom
it?
Hanks.
Tom Hanks is
I
real
don't think
awesome.
I've seen that though.
Yeah.
96. I was 3.
I was born in 96.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, dude, Tom Hanks, definitely top 15 actors if we're being honest. I mean, seriously,
Absolutely.
dude. The guy plays Woody. Come on.
Yeah.
You can't get no better than Woody, bro.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, dude.
That automatically
Come
seals the deal
on,
right there,
bro.
man.
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Castaway. Dude,
Oh,
these
yeah.
were phenomenal mentions.
There's so many.
Absolutely. On this day, 2008, Darius Rucker, known as the frontman of the 90s pop band Hootie and the Blowfish, hits number 1 on the country chart with his first country single, Don't Think I Don't Think About It, making him the first African-American singer to top that tally since 1985 when Ray Charles hit the top with Seven Spanish Angels, a duet with Willie Nelson.
Hootie the Blowfish.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Only wanna be with you.
Yes.
That's such a good song.
Yeah, dude, that's a killer song, man. Darius Rucker's legit.
Got good harmonies in it. With the
Absolutely, dude. Good transitions, I feel like too. Like I feel like the transitions in it are just they sound real smooth and real. I don't know, they're just well put together.
vocals. Did you see Justin Timberlake and what's that guy on that late night show?
Shoot up to the mic a little bit if you want to care.
Yeah. What
you
was
so
that guy's name? Oh, they sung it.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, him and
Justin
Justin Timberlake are like best friends. They're
Oh,
like
yeah.
best. They're like besties, bro. They hang out all the time and
Yeah.
stuff. Like
We had that bromance going on.
straight up bromance, baby. I got a health tip for you all today. High protein intake can boost metabolism significantly while making you feel full enough to automatically eat fewer calories. It can also reduce cravings and your desire to snack late at night. I'm going to go ahead and just speak clearly and directly on this. I am addicted to eating late at night.
Me
I can't
too.
stop, bro.
I'm always up all night.
I try, dude. That's why I got mints all the time, because the mints, they make me not want to eat, bro. I'll just eat some mints, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got this. I don't have to eat 27 sandwiches and be like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, like, just coming out of the kitchen with, like, sandwiches this big, like, devouring roast beef at all hours of the night, Do you guys eat late at night?
Cereal is my weakness.
Dude, I eat
Yeah.
cereal late at night,
He goes
too,
to bed
bro.
super early though.
I go to
compared
bed at
probably
11.
you.
Fair enough,
I'm an old man.
He's asleep while we're up eating. Man.
Fair enough. But I am, man. I'm
I
addicted.
also get up at like 7 in the
Yeah,
morning.
Fair enough. I mean, I get up to get my kid to school, but I mean, I can go back to sleep. You know, like that's.
I don't get that luxury.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even lie on that front. I've also got some cool quotes I wanted to read off today. You learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. So that's some good
It's
motivation. Good some inspirational quotes.
Definitely true.
People who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I thought that was really cool too. It hit home. I was like, man, I'm kind of crazy, so maybe this applies to me.
They're
Like
not
this-
afraid of the attempt because they're crazy.
Yeah, dude, for real. The man who has confidence in himself gains the confidence of others, and that's the last quote of the day. I thought that was, I don't know, just hit home. It
All
hit
very
there,
good
bro.
quotes.
Great quotes, my friend. Next, I'm going to go to some recommendations I have. We actually aren't going to do Raiders review on this episode. Sorry to let you all know from the jump. But the recommendations I have this week are going to be Yellowstone, Peaky Blinders, Wu-Tang, An American Saga, and The Last Kingdom. So if you haven't watched any of these, please go check them out. You will not be disappointed. It's pretty much different shows from all genres of television, I guess. They're all shows. Peaky Blinders and The Last Kingdom are on Netflix. Yellowstone is a Paramount thing, Paramount Network, but I believe it's on Prime. Wu-Tang and American Saga is a Hulu original. If you have a Fire Stick, you can go check all these out. They're super dope, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, boys. First thing, I'm just going to go ahead and ask, where did Fear the Dreamer come from?
Well, that's all me. The band that we had before this was actually called Set to Fail.
Okay. Set
And-
to fail?
It did not disappoint. It was,
Set yourself up right there.
yeah, it really did. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've been passionate about music since, I I don't know, since I was like 7 or 8 years old.
Right on, dude.
And I just can't quit. So Fear the Dreamer kind of comes from that.
Nice. So it's just like, be aware that I'm a dreamer, pretty much.
Yeah,
fear me that I am coming for something and I am determined to be somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
I might achieve something one of these days if I keep at it.
Dude, for sure.
He's destined.
So how was the band formed? Like, how did you all meet each other? You are the band dad, as AJ referred to you as.
I am. It's weird.
How'd you wrangle these?
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, how'd you wrangle these hooligans in? Like,
man,
how did this work?
How did we meet?
Josh had messaged me on Facebook one day. We'd been mutual friends on Facebook for, probably a couple of years.
Yeah.
And we also had a mutual friend that I played music with towards the end of my high school career.
Sure.
And then, a little bit out of high school for a few years.
Oh, you got me talking about Rhodey.
Yeah, Jason, Rhodey.
Sorry, Jason.
I guess Josh had maybe asked him about people who, might want to play in a band.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, maybe that's what he said to him. And I guess he recommended me. So me and Josh got together. It was the summer of 2017.
Yeah, let's get that mic to you a little bit, bro.
I'm bad at this.
You're good, man.
The summer. Your first time I don't want to be too loud.
Dude, it's okay, man. It's your first time doing it. It's just, they'll hear you a lot more.
Okay.
Clear.
It was the summer of 2017. Me and Josh got together.
Yeah.
There was literally someone different on drum. It was just me and Josh at the time with a couple other guys who are no longer in the band.
Gotcha.
So
it happens.
So yeah, and ever since then, I've always been like, I told Josh, I'll play whatever you need me to play.
Oh yeah.
I'll do whatever part.
This is the first time you've ever done vocals too.
Yeah, I've always done backup and played guitar, bass, whatever.
That's always been your thing.
AJ is good at anything he touches, and I honestly hate him for it. But it's not like a loathing hate. It's just like a man. I wish I could do that.
It's envy.
Yeah,
I just
like
work hard.
Straight up envy.
Kind of like a light shade of green envy.
So do you only play stringed instruments, or do you play drums as well?
Play drums.
Nice.
And I know this probably isn't.
Piano?
No, well,
A little bit.
If I'm familiar with the notes and stuff,
Chords, so on and so forth.
but placement and everything, I have an ear for anything I try to play.
Yeah.
But piano is probably my least
Right on.
familiar with.
You ever play
instrument.
banjo?
A little bit.
I feel like banjo.
I had a friend who had a banjo. It is
it's real difficult to play.
It's very different from guitar or bass or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up though, man. That's so it's just random Facebook, pretty much. Like hit you up. You guys got together, linked up, and then everything was smooth for you all. So you tried to get a drummer, and everybody ended up just
funny story
together.
with the drummer. I had messaged Shane before because I was like, I knew he played drums, and I graduated with him, Shane Riley.
Yeah.
And I messaged him. I was like, hey, man, why don't you come jam with us? He was like, I kind of got this thing going with these other guys.
Yeah.
I'm good. And then he messaged me probably a month after. He was like, hey, man, honestly, I shouldn't have been so quick to turn you down. Mm-hmm. Why don't, let's jam, see what happens.
Right on, dude.
And,
I think at first he regretted that he didn't do it sooner.
Yeah, right.
That's awesome, dude. Did you guys click like first session, first jam? Like, did you guys just click really well?
Yeah.
He listened to the songs and practiced them at home.
Originals?
Our originals,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
We gave him for. He listened to them, practiced them, showed up, played them all pretty decent. And we're like, we'll stick with this, see where it goes,
dude.
and
it's good when it feels good.
Over a year later,
the vibe definitely sets something up about making music. There's a different type of vibe you will get with somebody making music with them, whether it be in the studio or live or jamming. It doesn't matter. It's a vibe that you can't explain, but you know it if you know.
And I think I'm addicted to that too.
Dude, it feels good.
I hate playing by myself.
It feels good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Like, and with rap, man, you do a lot by yourself, and I feel like that's why like Wu-Tang did so well, is because they were doing it as a group. Like I feel like that group mentality is what really pushed them so hard. And like that, it just feels good to make music with people, man. Like I said, whether you're just messing around or actually taking it seriously, it feels great. Like, it really does, man.
Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you this. I'm going to ask AJ first. If you had to say pretty much, like, your top 3 bands that you, like, would say are the biggest influencers on you making music, who's your top 3?
Definitely gonna have Sent by Ravens as one.
Okay.
I like to try to model my vocal style after Zach from that band. They're no
Nice.
longer together, but yeah, I'll start listening to them towards the end of high school.
Heck yeah, dude.
Memphis Mayfire has always been one of my favorite bands. I got their logo tattooed on me
Nice.
right here.
Sick.
And the vocalist, Maddie, we got the same hand tattoo. He had it first, I'm not going to lie.
You had it first?
Maddie did,
He did?
the singer, yeah. I met him and showed him. He loved it.
That's hilarious.
And maybe influence-wise,
Well, I mean, they say that, mimicking is the, finest form of flattery, pretty much.
Exactly.
Like
I think
somebody
he took
copying
it,
you,
he
you
took
love
it well.
Yeah.
Maybe Killswitch Engage.
Nice.
Because I love Howard Jones's voice. We got to play a show with him too.
That's sweet, dude.
With Light the Torch at the
Heck
V
yeah,
Club.
man.
We opened
Dude,
for
the V
him.
Club's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the V Club's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It really is awesome.
But yeah, as far as influence wise, music.
Have to go with those three.
Yeah, those three. Because
Nice.
I love all things about the
Sure.
the bands. Killswitch,
dude.
I love their tunes.
That's really awesome.
Memphis Mayfire, I love the guitar structure of their songs.
Heck yeah.
Very intricate. They make me work hard to learn the songs.
Complexity. man.
Yeah, and Zach, I just love his voice. I got him kind of into Sent by Ravens too. Who'd you say
I think
he
the
sounds
dude
like?
sounds like Chris Daughtry.
Yeah,
Yeah, Chris.
he does, man.
Yeah, Daughtry was pretty dope. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like that band was pretty cool when they came out.
Yeah.
Like, they really were. Their first album, pretty solid.
Now, Chris has got a great voice.
Yeah, no lie, dude. And Josh, who are your top 3 influential bands that have really, kind of formed you?
I am older than anybody in the band except for like Shane. I think Shane's 30.
No, Shane. He went to
He's
school with
my
us, bro.
age.
He's not 30?
Dude,
He's
no,
25,
he
I
graduated
think.
a year in between me and AJ.
Shane, if
No,
you
he was
listen to this, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
He was? I thought he was a grade above me. That's
Yeah.
my bad though.
Yeah, he was in my grade.
Gotcha.
He should be. I think I was older than Shane too. He's actually I think 25.
Yeah, he's
I'm about to turn
That
26.
makes sense.
Dawn is the second oldest.
Yeah, that's right.
Right on.
Poor Shane's losing all of his hair. Sorry, Shane. That's
That was horrible.
Anyway.
Listen to him.
Shout out.
yeah, name drop. But my 3 most influential bands would probably be Atreyu, Haste Today, and a band called Alexis on Fire.
I knew
Those
it.
are like my all 3 favorite bands.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. Mine are Nickelback, and Creed.
Well, I mean, you can't. Everybody gives Nickelback a lot of crap.
But they actually wrote hits. And they made
did,
Roadrunner
man.
Records millions.
Yeah. They're
were selling out
the ones
arenas,
making
bro.
money while we
Yeah.
have like 5 people show up to our show.
For
So,
real, bro.
know,
That's for real.
come
Tell 'em
on.
that.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. Nickelback. Everybody can talk all that crap about them, but realistically, they made hits, bro. Even if you hate them, you know the
Yeah.
songs, bro. Like they
Yeah.
were implanted in all of our brains, man.
I
But
think
no, I'm
people
just
just
talking
hated on
crap,
Photograph
dude.
and then
If
started there.
Yeah, if we're talking 3 most influential bands for myself personally, I'd probably say, I want to say Bob Marley and the Wailers, bro, just because, like, I like when I first started listening to reggae, like, I don't know, it really influenced me to I wanted to make my own music,
Did it
like,
inspire the hair?
kind of yes and no. Like, that wave of my life definitely led to me getting dreadlocks, 100%, like, 100%, but, like, it wasn't at the initial, I guess an initial point of getting into it. You get what I mean? It took a little, it was a slow burn. It wasn't, a lot of intensity, I guess.
Very nice.
Second one, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I want to say Fish just because of how, like, what type of energy they bring and stuff like that. Like, I really like their energy, man. Like, I don't know if you guys listen
Are
to
we talking
Fish
about
at all.
real big fish?
No,
That's what I was thinking. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
real
what
big
I was
fish?
thinking.
Nah,
I guess
bro.
I've never heard fish.
You never heard Fish?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, my
They spell it.
I'm
F-I-S-H?
sorry.
No,
I will look it up, though.
Phish, bro.
Oh.
Oh my God, they're a jam band. I mean, they've been touring for years, bro. Years. And years.
There is a band called Real Big Fish, though, isn't there?
I don't know. I've never heard
Yeah,
of
there?
them.
they play. They got horns in their band and
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never heard of those guys.
Einstein Kills just had some of the
Yeah.
guys in their new
Okay,
music
okay.
video for their "It Is the End," their Pennywise video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
They had
I've
the guys from
never
Real Big
heard of
Fish in
those
it.
cats. But yeah, Fish, man, you guys got to check them out. I'll play some songs after we get done with this, bro.
Okay.
This is pretty legit, man.
Like,
well, do you guys like jam bands at all? Like, is there any jam bands you've heard that you like?
Jam band. Let me ask you this: does that mean like no vocals, just
yeah, I was
instrumentals?
gonna say, what do you consider jam
Okay,
bands?
I guess a jam band is like when everybody is playing something different that synchronizes into something.
Would that be like Incubus?
Kinda, maybe,
I love
not
Incubus.
really. Like Incubus is more like that. They're a jam band of their genre, but like the jam bands I'm talking about would be like the Grateful Dead, Fish,
Pink Floyd?
Pigeons playing ping pong. Pink Floyd's more psychedelic rock, but it is kind of like a jam band, kinda. But I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, the best way to explain it is like everybody playing something different, but they're playing the same thing. I know that makes no sense.
Really
but
bad with genres.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
We know our genre.
I guess you could call it funk. It's funk like. I don't even know really. Like I don't know how to explain it. I'll just have to play it for you, and you'll get what
I feel like it's
saying.
jazz
You know
and
what I mean?
punk mixed.
Like jazz and like folk and like funk. Like I don't know. It's like weird, bro.
Yeah.
But they have like this certain type of energy that I really, really dig. And like I don't know. I've always liked this as a kid.
Well, you should come to our shows.
Dude,
like
I
energy.
told you I am 100% going to come to a show. I already
can't
told you. I
wait.
got you, bro. I will come. I'll take all the selfies, bro. I'm gonna be that fangirl. I'm taking my shirt off for the band.
I've had,
bro. It's getting crazy.
I've
in here,
had
son.
drummer from Intercession for Imposters where you're playing in Arlington. He come up on stage while we're playing, took a selfie with me, threw me off guard. But it was
You're
awesome.
just nervous for your life.
He told me he was going to do it too, but I forgot.
Yeah, and the third band I'm gonna say is kind of bizarre, honestly, but I'm gonna say Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers,
Yeah.
man, just because of his songwriting.
He's awesome.
Is just so simplistic, but yet so hard hitting. If that makes sense, like it's so simplistic, but at the same time, when you hear the lyrics and you sing them yourself, you can truly feel them. You can truly put yourself in his shoes, and he's very good at putting somebody else in his shoes or whatever perspective he's writing from. But I think it's brilliant the way he wrote so simple, but yet so hard hitting. Man, that's the only way I've always explained Tom Petty. And I've always dug him a lot, And those are probably my top three bands, man, influential wise. They're some of my favorites too, but influence on me making music, those three guys, 100%.
Nice.
So Nickelback is essentially Tom Petty on a bowel movement.
Yeah. No, Nickelback is like they're like you can't even explain them. They're like too alternative rock or whatever. Like they're like too much of alternative rock because I don't even understand how they made those hits, bro. Like Rockstar by Nickelback, if you listen to that song, those lyrics are legit. And your boy Chad Kroeger, is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Kruger? How you say it?
I think it's Kroger.
Kroger.
Something like
Like
that.
like the
spelled
store.
Okay, yeah.
spelled different.
Chad Kroeger.
Yeah.
And that dude, he just killed that song. I gotta give it
Hero
up.
is really good
I
too.
gotta
Spider-Man.
give it up. Yes, bro.
Spider-Man.
I need a hero. I mean, dude, I don't know what he does with his voice, but it's so intriguing. I don't know why.
It sounds
bro.
a lot like when he talks too. Like,
I've never listened to his interviews or anything, so
Oh,
I
man,
really
well,
don't
He's
know.
definitely tell
he's
him
actually
singing.
trying to drop a deuce
Oh,
the whole
good
time.
call, bro.
That's
He's
how
wearing a
dude-
diaper.
He's constipated.
Yeah,
he's
he
wearing
is.
a diaper on
He
stage.
wears a diaper
Yeah.
and gets it out halfway
Clean
through.
it up after the show.
Eats a lot of crap beforehand. A lot of
High in
cheese.
fiber.
That's hilarious, man.
Cheese.
So next thing I'm going to ask you fellas is what are your top three collectively, your top three original songs that you all have?
Oh man.
Josh, you go first. I'm gonna think.
The newest song.
Okay.
We don't have a name for it.
Yeah, we don't have a name for it yet, but it's a
We've
great
written
song.
it. We performed it a couple times.
Nice.
I don't know what to call it. I might have to run
What
the
about
lyrics by him.
let me rephrase that. Songs that are out that people can go listen to.
Oh well, we've
We-
only
we-
got
we-
like 2 or 3.
We have about 3 out
yeah.
right now. We're about.
Sorry,
We're hitting the studio soon.
we're a local band.
Oh, gosh. I'm just messing
Yeah,
with
go ahead and cut it.
you. See you later, man. I'm out. I'm out of here. Forget these guys.
Oh man.
But anyways, no. So I guess I can't rephrase.
That's okay though. You put us on the spot because maybe everybody will want to go record a
True.
song
Now
at
we'll
some
have to.
point.
Like,
that,
guys,
dude.
we just got embarrassed on this podcast.
Yeah.
Now we have to go.
Well, let me rephrase that then. Songs that you have in general. What are your favorite top 3 original songs?
I would go by what I think sounds the best and what I have the most fun playing.
Gotcha.
That new one's fun. It's difficult. Like, not difficult, but it's
Overwhelming, maybe.
it's just vocal wise.
Overbearing,
I
I guess.
put a lot into it.
Nice, dude.
Like
It's
we'll
a very
call it,
hardcore
We'll
song.
call it.
Who wrote it?
Yeah. Well, I think did you write the instrument?
Yeah.
Instrumental? They worked. He come up with guitar and the rhythm section. Him and Shane, I guess, kind of. I think you have like a structure in your head, and then Shane builds
yeah,
off that
typically.
and turns it into his own.
Nice.
When he doesn't get mad at me, because I've usually got a drum thing in my head too.
Yeah, Shane is very a proud drummer. He likes to write all his part, which is
Dude,
good.
that's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be like that
yeah.
for sure, man.
Also, and then I just listen to the music and the lyrics that kind of form in my head while they're playing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have them play the same part a dozen times. Just so
Right on.
I can.
Who wrote the lyrics?
Me.
Oh, right on, dude.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So are you exclusively writing songs? Like lyrics?
No, I mean, I'll let them chime in. I'll let Josh, he wrote all the older stuff.
Nice.
Like the 2 other songs on the platforms we have them on.
For sure.
He wrote, because before I was in the band, but I always turn to Josh if I'm having trouble writing.
Absolutely.
Like, Josh helped me. And he easily I'm like, you should write.
I'm not good with words, but I'm good with
Structure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's like,
Yeah,
I don't know how to
putting it
do this, and I'm like,
together.
yeah.
And cadence.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, cadence, that's it, yeah.
I'll just
Rhythm and
start
such.
yelling random melodies while they're playing. That's how I figure out how I want it to
That's
sound.
awesome. Heck yeah, man. That's legit. So is it like, whenever you, like you said that you build something and then Shane builds off of it?
Yeah.
Pretty
He
much
has
that's how
something
it
in
goes.
his
That's
head
like
how
that's
he wants the drums to go.
Yeah, like that's how the assembly line kind of works.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm bad about like I'll make a guitar riff,
Yeah.
and then I add everything to it, and I kind of give him an idea of how I want the drums to sound.
Yeah.
But he usually gets pretty upset if I have him down to like a T. So I'm just like, okay, you can do this, or do something
That's
cool
funny.
here.
Other
Look,
2.
man, I got your back, Shane. These guys over here just talking crap, bro. Look,
Yeah,
they're
we-
just hating, baby. Straight up hate.
Hey, I'm not the one writing these songs.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
Shane, I think
2 weeks after this podcast posts, like we're gonna be finding a new drummer.
Did you see posts? Anyone out there playing drums, hit us up.
That's fun.
Um,
yeah, Shane's gonna have to come on next, man, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
dude. I'll have to get him on here too.
We all like a song called Silhouettes we play. It's
Okay.
fairly new. We've been
And like
playing
you
it.
can name covers that you guys just crush too. Like, I mean, yeah. Like,
I secretly hate doing covers.
Well,
Like, I
the
know,
reason he hates doing covers because everyone comes up to us after we play.
Yeah, God.
First they say, "Oh, that was an awesome set." We're like, "Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching us. Thanks for taking time out of your night to
Yeah.
come chill." And then they're like, "Man, when you all played that Kill Switch cover, dude, it was on point." Like they don't.
Yeah.
But then again, people are gonna remember the covers because that's the songs they know,
Yeah, that's true.
and we don't have our stuff, a whole lot of
is
stuff
true.
out there for them to listen to anyway.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we cover End of Heartache pretty much at all shows.
Nice.
We've covered a little bit of Beartooth, the lines.
Heck yeah,
that was
dude.
a while back. That was mainly with our older vocalist. And what's the other one? Day to Remember. We've covered
Downfall
of Us All.
The
Nice.
Downfall of
And
Us All.
recently we've been doing Smile in Your Sleep by Silverstein.
Yeah.
Word. So, like, from this podcast, let's take that. 1, you guys need to record more music.
Yes, we do.
2, you need some therapy for Shane now because you just ruined his self-esteem, and he's going to cry about this now because you guys are just meanies.
Well, he kills cats on a regular, so
Oh, God.
not really.
It's an
He
inside
doesn't
joke.
kill cats, but go look at our first professional photo shoot, and you will see that he looks like a serial killer.
That's his name on our band chat, though. It's his name.
Like, I think-
Serial Killer.
Was it
Serial Killer.
Oh,
was
this
it
is a
you
cat
or
killer.
Dawn that actually put him like photoshopped him into like a closet,
Yeah, like it was a dark
like
room.
a
and you
head
see
sticking
the-
out of a
his head
closet?
sticking
Yeah,
out.
it's spooky as
Yes,
crap.
Man, that is horrible, dude.
That was so
That's
funny,
just
though.
part of fun of being in a
Oh,
band.
Oh
though,
yeah,
so
we
got
have to stay.
You got to roast each other.
Yeah,
roasting each other.
if you take anything serious, then you should probably go somewhere else.
100%, bro. That's what I say about, the podcast, man, and like, the comic book as well. Like, if people want to be involved or people that are going to read the comic book, dude, it's going to like shell shock. Like there's going to be some things in there you're like, "Oh my God. This is really subliminal," but at the same time, oh my God, this is right in my face. Because there's going to be a lot of messages in it, man, that we're going to do, and like a lot of things that you like, a lot of hidden things, like I've already got ideas of like things I want to hide throughout the pages and stuff, man, just like little stuff that
Easter
if you
eggs.
pay attention, straight up, dude, if you pay attention to these things, you'll know what I'm going for.
Yes. I can't wait to check it out.
Dude, it's going to be so sick. I mean, here's the thing. you know, me and my cousin and, you know, my dude Tyler, we're the ones that started it. Like, initially, really how it happened was, like, me and Tyler were sitting here writing a mixtape together. Straight up, we were like, dude, we're going to do a 10-track mixtape. Me and you just duo it up. So we started writing and stuff. And then we got to it, and I was like, man, what should we call it? And we were talking, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, we should call it Comic Books and Tattoos, man. Like, that's what we should call it, bro, because, like, that is legit. You know, whatever. And then I was like, you know, what should we call ourselves? We need to have, like, aliases as superheroes. Yeah. And, you know, I came up with the name Starman and Spaceboy. Like, I just, off the top of my head, was like, dude, that's what we need to call each other. Like, that's legit, you know, just, you know, pretty much just, you know, spitballing, brainstorming, dude. So that ended up turning into, like, we're making a comic. Like, he started doing sketches, and I was, like, started, like, just thinking about different stuff to do, and then, like, you know, 2 years later, now it's really happening. Like,
could be a movie one day, man.
Oh, bro, I've already reached out. Dude, here's the thing. Animators are expensive. Yeah. Bro, it's like, dude, they're looking at like $500 a minute.
Oh, my God.
Like, dude, I'm not even kidding. Like, $1,000 a minute. I mean, granted, it's good work.
What?
Like, dude, I'll show you the video. It is good, but man,
$30,000 episode,
dude. Seriously.
That's why voice actors make so much money.
Yeah, bro, straight up, dude. It's bread. Like, dude, animators are making bank, bro, for real. But you know, anyways, you know, back to the comic. Pretty much, like, it's just really, really awesome. And I can't wait for everybody to see it because, like, we're also gonna do a side story in the comic book. Excuse me. We're gonna do a side story in the comic book, but it's gonna be no art. It's just gonna be writing. But you're gonna have to get 10 issues to read the story. It's gonna be like a short story. You know what I mean? So like it'll be a story inside of a story. Sweet. So like it's gonna be really cool, man. And I can't wait to give it to everybody because it's loosely based off reality. Yeah, things we're dealing with: police brutality, racism, segregation, corruption, censorship. You know, you name it. Like things we're actually dealing with in real life. Straight up oligarchy, if we want to, you know, get crazy with it, like for real. So yeah, I really can't wait. Like I really can't wait for everybody to see this. And like, you know, it's gonna be probably M for mature or rated R, just because like there's gonna be some brutal violence in it.
Hey man, it's
brutal violence.
Yeah,
dude.
if you're basing it off real life, you know, things that are happening, it's gonna be pretty explicit. I'd say.
Lie, man. So let me ask you boys this. If you didn't want, like, well, not want, I shouldn't say. If you guys don't ever get the chance to actually have your music as a career, what other profession would you choose? Like, if music just don't work out ever, like, and you get to choose another one, bro.
If I could choose any other career to...
Gonna be tattoos for you?
I'd love to eventually finish an apprenticeship, being in a shop, whatever. That'd be nice. Also, I'd love to be an animator. I mean,
that'd be sick, dude.
Apparently, they make bank.
Dude, they're making bank.
I love to draw, man. So something to do with a different maybe art style.
I wish you would just find some time so you can be a part of the comic book, bro. Like for real, like that would be awesome, man. Like
we'll have
see what you can do. Crunch some numbers, man. Yeah. Time management, dude, because you are good, man. Like you know,
I appreciate it.
You know, and I've seen your work, and if you really think you could do it and make the time, dude, we'd love to have you a part of the team.
For sure.
You know, it'd be awesome. And I think once you hear the story, you're going to be like, oh, dude, I really like this. Yeah. Like, I think you're really going to like it when you hear it. You're going to be like, man, I definitely want to be a part of this. Because I'm trying to get, like, a team of 12 maybe, you know, 10 or 12 artists, man. So, like, it'll go smoother. Yeah. You know, like, because if you're like, boom, I'm doing this, I pass it to him. Boom, he does this, I pass it to him. Like, that's how it works, the assembly line, you know. So
yeah, absolutely.
But you would choose tattoos. What would you say, Josh?
My entire existence rotates around music. It always has. It always will. So I would probably... I like working on instruments in my free time.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
nice,
do that
dude.
all the time.
He's good at that.
That's legit.
I need to get him to set up my guitar. I just got to. Well,
yeah, there's always something...
if anyone in the band has an instrument thing they need worked on, we'll bring it to Josh.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And if he can't, he knows someone who does, so he's always got someone to learn from.
So, dude, I mean, I'm just gonna make a a little recommendation right here, dude. Maybe you should like start that as your own hustle, man.
I do it a little bit on the
like,
side.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like that'd be a good side hustle.
There's some things that I don't know how to do, and unfortunately, I'm blind as a bat.
Yeah.
So like soldering and stuff is kind of hard for me, but setups and restoring, I love to restore stuff.
Yeah. So dude, get in my boy Josh. He's got you on your instruments, man. Everybody who's watching this, make sure to hit him up. Also, where can you find Fear the Dreamer?
Mainly on Facebook and Instagram. We have a Twitter, but I freaking hate Twitter. So
I don't even use Twitter.
We get on it maybe like once a year just to see if I can remember how to log in.
That's funny.
Yeah, definitely Facebook, definitely Instagram.
Got you, bro. Nice. So on Facebook and Instagram, it's Fear the Dreamer Music on both, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, cool. So you guys can check them out at facebook.com/Fear the Dreamer Music, and you can check them out at instagram.com/Fear the Dreamer Music.
Follow me, AJ_FTD.
There you go. Yeah, follow my boys. You already know.
I put my artwork and stuff on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Pictures from shows.
Yeah, you can add them on Facebook. You guys got a show coming up in November. Let us know about that.
November 14th. Yeah,
Okay.
it's at the Marigold in Huntington. I've never been there.
Got you.
Sorry, let me get closer.
No, you're good.
It's with Scarlett
Scarlett
O'Hara
O'Hara.
is the headlining touring band.
Nice.
I think because there's a couple other bands on tour. I think one is called Somewhere to Call Home or around that name.
Yeah, sure.
Revision
We
Revised.
have a flyer on Facebook on the Fear the
Yeah,
Dreamer page.
yeah, I've shared
so you guys
it.
can go check this out. The
All
full
the info.
details will be on there. You can check them out. And that'll be November 14th at the Marigold in Huntington, West Virginia.
Yep.
What time does the show start? What time do you guys go on?
I believe 7:30. I don't know the lineup yet.
We may be playing second. I don't know. My buddy Cody from Revision Revised got us on the. I was like, try to book us on that because it's should be something a lot of people would have going to. I'm hoping.
That's awesome, bro.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I'm super glad that you guys could come on. You guys are my first band, that I've had. I'm super stoked about it.
We are too.
I've been having a great time, man. I'm so glad that, we can get on here and catch up. I haven't seen you in a while, AJ. It's been a while. Josh, it's great to meet you, man.
Yes.
It's just been great, man. Like, I'm super, super stoked about it. Everybody make sure to go check these guys out. Also, I want to take a second to let you all know that Politically Uncorrect is going to be a podcast I'm going to be starting with my cousin and also my boy Eric Lambert. #Lambo is going to be the other co-host of this podcast.
That's
so I'm
cool.
super stoked about that. That's the first announcement. I haven't even announced that to anybody besides like close people. But I feel like episode 40 is a good place to announce those things, man. So anybody who's still watching right now, Politically Incorrect is coming. I want to say by springtime, summer at the latest. But, dude, we've got people lined up for that. We've got police officers. We've got political people from, Greenup County. We've got, we've got a lot of great, landmarks of the community who are going to be on that show. And anybody like the commissioners of Ashland, if they wanted to join, or the mayor, or, any political people that would maybe be interested in coming on there and speaking about a couple different topics, maybe debating on some stuff, just having a good time as well. So anybody who sees this right now or anybody you guys know, just, tell them to hit us up. Excuse me. Like I said, we're scheduling for spring or summer. Depending on how things go, it might be a little bit quicker, but that one is definitely lined up, and I'm super pumped about it. Cannot wait to start that one. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It's going to be awesome. Next thing I want to go to is anybody who's tuned in right now, make sure to go to www.togetherftr.com, where you can get all of our exclusive merch delivered directly to your home. So you can hit it up with your PayPal, American Express, Discover, Visa, all that good stuff. I'm sure it takes Venmo as well. If it doesn't take Venmo, you can Venmo me. It really doesn't matter. But we got some awesome merch on there for you guys. Definitely go check us out on all social medias at TogetherFTR. Just, all lowercase, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And while you're at it, please subscribe to our YouTube because we're almost to the point where we can get our own custom URL. So make sure to share, comment on this, subscribe to YouTube, all that good stuff. I'm going to get back into the episode. I just wanted to take a minute, shed some light on those things. Really appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Sorry I took a little bit of time off and in between 39 and 40. Had a bunch of stuff going on, working on the comic book, life, it happens. But I just wanted to apologize for that, and now I'm back in the groove. So we're going to be having, hopefully we can get weekly episodes. If I can get 2 episodes a week, that'd be awesome. But we'll see how it goes. So we're going to go ahead and get back into the show, guys. So the next thing I got to ask you guys is your top 3 favorite shows that you've played this far in your musical career.
Sorry.
And that doesn't have to be like even as in Fear of the Dreamer. I'm talking just musical since since you've started.
Oh.
What are the top 3 favorite shows that you all have played?
I definitely had fun at the show that I play. They've opened up the Hawthorne Heights.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first time him and Greg have opened up for him.
No, I think I've played with them like 3 times.
2 or 3
now.
times, yeah. But the time that I played with them in Portsmouth,
That was one of your favorites?
that was awesome, man.
Heck yeah, dude.
We direct supported them. Something changed with the lineup,
Yeah.
so we got to open up
And those guys are
for
pretty
them.
big.
Yeah,
They're pretty
they sell out
well-known.
arenas,
They're
man.
nationally known.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I haven't really heard much of them, but I've heard of them, but I haven't actually heard their music.
Oh yeah.
Like,
It's pretty good.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's definitely one of them. I tell you what, I had wished when we opened up for Fit for a King and like Moss to Flames, this is kind of when we got started.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I had wished we were at the lineup that we have now
Yeah.
at that show.
Yeah, no offense.
No,
Chris.
hang on
List?
anyone.
Yeah.
I
Set
just
list?
no.
The band.
The
Oh,
the
members.
lineup in the band.
Gotcha.
I just wish I could have fronted that one because it was such a big crowd.
I don't know. Like, I feel like we were a turd in a punch bowl.
Yeah, man.
that
It was.
show.
It's not one of my favorites, but it's one of the ones that could have been.
Gotcha.
All the bands are like, and we're just like, hey.
I try to get the
Yeah.
going.
Hello Kitty Band-Aids
Yeah.
under your eyes.
Yeah, we were
God.
definitely the
Dug out.
softest band out of all those bands that played.
We got more of a punk sound too, but we have heavier stuff. But we're trying to combine them and just.
Are you guys going for the heavy sound, or are you going for like the alternative, like punk, I guess you could call it?
Well, it's.
I think the way that I would answer this is because where I do the majority of the writing.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
everybody's going to laugh at this, but it's not intentional that I do most of the writing. I
Yeah.
don't mean to.
Yeah.
It's just,
He's good at it.
yeah. Well, not that. No.
It's not
Honk,
broke
honk.
dope.
But I don't know. Like I've always struggled with like I like this type of music. I like all types of music, but like when you have a certain sound that you're going for, and then you have like my old guitar player Preston. He's one of the best guys I've ever met.
Yeah.
But he liked like sludge metal and stuff. So like I would write something, and then he'd be like, "Well, try this out," and it would just be like doom doom, and I'm just like, I can't do that, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's what's
But
So, like I was asking you earlier, what would you classify your band? I mean, would it be alternative punk, post-hardcore?
post-hardcore and a little bit of metalcore.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
there's stuff like Kill Switch and
some break-
Atreyu and
We throw breakdowns in. That's my
Yeah.
favorite thing. But yeah, usually at shows we'll end up being somewhat different than the other bands. But we'll
I
also
think that's
blend in a
good
little
though.
bit,
I
too.
think I
People
get
remember
really
us.
bored with
The
shows.
same,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, you need to change up the flow.
yeah, like
There's got to be a transition period where it's a big change up. I feel like people like that at live shows.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you ever heard of Keller Williams?
yeah.
Okay, well, Keller Williams he's essentially a jam band, bro, like by himself. Like he's
Okay,
jam
okay.
band genre, like if that makes sense. And he switches it up so much. He'll go from like making a beat to like playing the guitar to like hitting the little thing, like doing all this weird stuff, and then like he'll go from like real chill to like real amped, like big, like I don't know, he's just all over the place, but it's good and it works. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's been working for 20 years probably, bro. I mean, he's been doing it for 20 or 30
Yeah.
years, he's
I throw shows together from time to time, and I always try to get like
Oh man,
different styles of bands to play. So
I was about to actually speak on that because Josh, put himself out there back last November.
Yeah.
We put on our own show. We have friends that we're with in other bands. We had them all. Just a big local thing to see if it would do good.
absolutely.
And
I think it did great.
It drew really good.
yeah, we
Probably
had
one. That's also top 3 show of mine. that
Aw.
because y'all be dude like we had the crowd going.
That's legit. Where was it at?
It was at the Elks down in Ironton.
Oh, cool. Heck
Yeah.
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
was it
that
a
was
good
our,
turnout?
yeah, man.
Yeah,
we were
I think Rob
surprised.
said it was one of the biggest crowds that's ever been in there.
Really?
Yeah.
We
That's
promoted
awesome,
the
dude.
heck out of it.
Really? That's
It's-
awesome, man.
it's
We
something-
did not want it to fail.
It's something I'm going to do every year. So November 26th is coming up.
Nice, bro. That's awesome. Who else played?
Let's see.
Down
Who?
around 3,
down around
Intercession
3.
for Imposters, and Pie.
Nice.
Yeah, I felt so bad for Intercession though because
Yeah.
I put them like last.
We wanted them to headline because we think they're really good,
Yeah.
and then a lot of the people that we had come were fans of us,
Yeah.
and we think everyone should stay for every band.
That's how it
yeah,
should be.
that's
But
yeah.
a lot of people left after us, and we kind of felt bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, if anything, I think if we're going to be the ones promoting it and having people come, we'll play last. That way, everyone will stay
Yeah.
who wanted to see us. That way, every band gets a good turnout in the crowd.
That's solid.
That
energy
makes
right
everyone
there.
even play better because
Oh,
you're feeding
bro.
off their energy.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid energy right there. Like, I mean, straight up, dude. Like,
Oh yeah,
that's
and if the
legit.
crowd isn't moving, ask Josh. I'll make them move. I'll demand it.
And diversity's just good too because like we've had people like the Fit for a King show.
Mm-hmm.
We've had people that have came up and just been like, "You were the best band there," because they don't like
Yeah.
that super heavy
Like,
stuff.
wow, that's an
and like
honor.
I like that. So
Right on, dude. So let me ask you this: if you guys can go ahead and shout all your people out, like all the people you want to shout out right now, give them shout outs, bro. Like all the bands you mess with, you know, whatever promoters you're talking to, whatever you want to talk to, bro. Y'all can shout them out right now. Do you know any of their links or anything like that?
If we do, I don't think we know the links, but of course, everyone's gonna have a Facebook.
For sure.
So if Intercession for Imposters, that we named them a minute ago,
yeah.
they're super good. They're a bunch of young
How do you
kids
say
from
that?
Portsmouth. Intercession for Imposters.
Intercession
for
for imposters.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're
That's a
a
pretty
bunch
cool
of
name.
young kids from I think Portsmouth.
They're about your age. I don't think they're.
Now that I think they're a little younger. I think like 22, 23.
Word.
Let's see, down around 3 is always
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely
I
our
swear,
dirt boys.
Yeah,
Down
Josh
around
works
3?
with all of them.
Yeah,
Right on.
They all work with Josh
Heck
in
yeah,
the same
dude.
place.
That's awesome.
But
of course.
that's how I found them was through hanging out with these guys.
Yeah.
And then
Cody,
play show.
Maverick, and Jared of Revision Revised.
Revision Revised, and
Nice.
Josh.
Oh yeah, Josh.
yeah.
He's new. He's the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Jose.
said Revision Revised.
Revision
They're a three-piece?
Revised. No, they're 5
No,
piece.
yeah, they're
Oh,
5-piece.
They're playing at that show on the 14th.
Oh, cool. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome.
They're insane.
I think
Always
I have
good
a
energy.
couple of their members, actually. I think I have one or two of
Yeah.
their members, actually, on my Facebook.
Maverick just got married, so
Right on.
congrats to him and
Heck yeah, man.
oh, I'm gonna get crucified for this. I always forget names whenever I got to say them. Emily,
There you go.
Maverick and Emily just got married, so congrats to them.
Nice.
Who else we play with pretty often? Or
Disarm the Fallen.
Disarm the Fallen.
Nice.
Yeah, they're really good.
Those guys are very well. The singer's very theatrical.
Oh, gosh,
he's
man,
something to see.
he's got a great voice too.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Great voice.
What do you mean by theatrical?
Oh yeah, let's just tell him.
Like
He,
animated?
they,
like,
yeah, well, not everybody in the band, but like he'll dress up and he like
Oh,
wears
cool,
a
cool,
mask
cool, cool,
and
cool.
stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
cool.
like very like
So-
I could compare.
So you mean very like I don't even know. Yeah, I guess theatrical would probably be
Over the
best
top,
way to,
man.
yeah. Yeah, like
and his
yeah.
vocal style, he'll do awesome screams and he'll have amazing clean vocals, and
Heck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
it's like you're watching Dracula perform or something. Like I feel like if I went to
That's pretty good.
Transylvania, I would hear their music.
Like,
right?
like Phantom of the Opera or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Really? That's
Absolutely.
hilarious, man. So next thing I gotta ask you guys is your top 3 video games.
No video game.
What is your top 3 video games of all time?
Let's hear the SNES
Man, you guys are
games,
just
Josh.
making me feel old.
Sega Genesis
Number
Is it
one,
Dreamcast?
fishing games.
number one favorite game is Unreal Tournament.
Nice, dude.
Unreal. I played
Yeah,
that.
Unreal was sick.
Number
PC,
2,
yeah, dude.
I used to have my own clan and
Shout out
everything.
to Nick and
I was almost
Jacob
the size of AJ at one point. It
Yeah.
was bad.
yeah.
but-
He went, what?
What? Oh, anyway.
Fat
Number
Shandy at its
2
finest.
Yeah.
would be probably Splinter Cell, the Splinter Cell
Yeah,
series.
I didn't really get into Splinter Cell. Really, it just wasn't my gig.
I
I
love
like
I love like sneaking.
Splinter Cell.
I get like a well, I need to watch what I say, but like I get like a big boner for like stealthy stuff. like rogues and things.
That's hilarious,
Yeah.
bro.
I love sneaking around and killing things.
Shane.
That's
Yeah. And as much as I'm probably going to be put on blast for this,
I thought you were gonna say Frogger.
no, the infamous World of Warcraft.
Oh, you're a WoW guy.
I used to be. I had I literally had to like change my life to get away from it. Like,
oh, that's fun. Your computer games will eat your life.
Yeah,
South Park
they
was
will.
Legit, bro. South
Me and
Park
my-
was on point with that.
me and my wife used to play, and like when our son was born, he'd be in like a crib right beside us, and
Yeah.
we'd like pull him out when he'd start crying, be like sitting there trying to
That's crazy.
hit the keys.
Bro.
It was bad.
Oh,
Yeah, good
gosh.
friends of mine, Nathan and Melissa Petty. They play WoW as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. But
I've been clean for about a year and a half now. So
no WoW, man. That's hilarious, dude. And AJ, what you got?
Well, I have I'm not the biggest gamer, but I do have a PlayStation 4.
Nice.
I saw your meme the other day about
Oh,
Xbox. Yes, I thought about it right before I came. I was like,
I
oh yeah,
have both.
Taylor showed the funniest thing.
Yeah, I have both actually. Yeah.
It's okay. At least you got the PlayStation.
Funny. Yeah, I had PlayStation 4 first.
My go-to games, I'd say recently. I'll always be a Call of Duty fan. I don't want to get no hate for it.
Of course, bro. Call of Duty is legit.
I can't wait for Modern Warfare to come out this month, man. I played the beta, and my nephew is 9, or no, he's 11, 11 years old, and he went 31-9 on a live match.
Lord have mercy.
He is insane. But yeah,
go.
the new Modern Warfare, I'm going to play it a whole bunch. I do play a lot of Fortnite.
Knights of the Fort.
Yeah, me and Cody from Revision will play. We'll stay up till about 6 a.m. sometimes and play.
Dude, I used to have a problem with Fortnite.
I
used to
hate
play
it. I
too
hate
much,
that game
bro.
so much.
I'm too old for it. I hate it.
Nah,
I
His
absolutely
son
hate
is
it.
like competitive.
Yeah,
level.
my son is a beast at it,
He's
and I'm just like,
insane.
how do you build?
Yeah, and his son, and he plays PC, so he's with all the legit players.
Oh, he's beast.
He
Yeah.
carried me a couple times. Then, like, we played playground mode, and I could not quit getting killed by him. So I just quit. I was like, Jason, you're a brat.
Yes,
I'm
my
getting off
my
here.
son will make you mad quicker than anybody.
And also, I've been really into Madden lately, man.
Dude,
I love Madden.
I played Madden so much in high school. I haven't played it since because I played Madden every day.
I'll say this:
That's all I
sports
did.
in general, because I like Madden and 2K.
Dude, that's all I played
NBA
in high
2K.
school, bro. For real.
I still love sports games because I just love how they're played, and I'm a sports fan too.
EA Sports.
Let's go
2K.
Cowboys.
Hey, shut up. Cleveland's out here, boy. What are you talking
No,
about?
it's NBA Jam or nothing.
If you didn't,
Oh, bro, NBA Jam was sick.
Yeah.
NBA Jam.
I'll
bro.
show my true age here.
Yes.
I'll tell you,
I
dude,
had it for
NBA
PS3 where you could download it.
NBA Jam was trash compared to Street, though. Street basketball for PlayStation 2.
I never really played it. I go with Jam.
That's because you suck at life, bro. I'm gonna tell you right
Well,
now.
yeah,
Street
but not everyone
football
knows
and
that, but now they
street
do.
Street basketball and
Suck
street
at life.
football, dude, they were so fun, bro. So
Do you
fun.
remember in NFL Blitz?
Of
Oh,
course,
that was a
You
Blitz
could
the
truck
League.
people after the play.
Bro,
I just kept
yeah.
running over them.
Blitz the league, bro.
I'd
that
play
was
the
fire,
same
too.
play every possession and get a touchdown.
Believe that.
It's a lateral back to the
Yeah.
one of the receivers, and
Yeah.
he'd throw all the way to the end zone.
Believe that.
It honestly got
Nah,
boring.
I give it up though. Dallas is doing okay, man. I mean, they ain't really played nobody tough yet, but
Well, yeah,
whatever,
we'll see.
you know.
We'll see how they really do here soon.
No,
right?
my team. I'm a Cleveland fan, bro, and they've sucked for like 50 years, but they're actually doing decent this year. We
Speaking
just
of
beat
Ohio,
Baltimore.
though, Bengals, man,
Bro,
they can't
Cincinnati's
get out of their rut.
trash. I wanted them to beat
I do
Pittsburgh,
too.
bro.
Nah,
but
I know.
They just got slapped on, dude. They couldn't get it together, man. Like I really wanted them to win because I want to see an Ohio team win. You know what I mean? Like if Cleveland doesn't win, I want Cincinnati.
How's
to win.
Cleveland doing?
Bro, they just beat Baltimore.
Ooh,
We run the division. We are the division leaders technically now.
son.
Baltimore, they play. Hold up, I don't even know who they played this week. Let me see.
I think you spelled Baltimore wrong.
I did, but it don't
You
matter.
just forgot the E. You're good.
Yeah. They play Cincinnati, so yeah, they're probably gonna slap on them.
When's Cowboys play again?
No. They play Pittsburgh first. Sorry. Yeah, they play Pittsburgh. Then they
Sunday.
play. They're probably gonna beat both of them. Honestly, God, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Who knows? Maybe Pittsburgh will hold it down, dude. Like I hate them, but I want them to win so we can still be the division leaders. You know what I mean? Cleveland. Who do we play?
Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm not bored at all.
Okay, get it together, kid.
I don't know why I'm tired. I slept. All day.
We got San Francisco this week.
I'm also a Titans fan. They
Tennessee's been. Yeah, they did. Yeah, straight up gave us an L, dude. But we play San Francisco Monday at 8:15. San Francisco are actually still undefeated in their division. If I'm not wrong, let me see here.
Do you have a top 3 favorite football team?
Oh no, they lost to the Chargers. Top 3?
Top 3 favorite teams that you always want to see win.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say Cleveland, then Dallas, just for like my mom and dad because they really like Dallas, and then Cincinnati.
My dad got a Dallas fan.
Yeah, my parents were Cincinnati fans.
Them, Titans.
Dallas, my bad.
And you're gonna hate my third one.
What, Patriots?
Yeah,
bro, that's like
Tom Brady's amazing. He's gonna go down as the best.
Look, I'll tell you right now, I hate the Patriots, but I can't deny anything about them because they are great.
I think Gronk's
gonna
come back for the playoffs. They're obviously gonna.
Man.
My dad actually says he thinks the Cowboys and Patriots are gonna be in the Super Bowl. I would want Cowboys to win, but
of course, because I don't want New England to get no more Super Bowl rings, bro.
But I wouldn't be mad if. Actually, I kind of would if they were to be the Cowboys for it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I want it for Tom Brady because he's out here killing it, man. Like, I want people to do good. I don't want to be a hater, you know. But at the same time, like, dude, you've had your run. Just let somebody else win for once, bro. Like, God, just loosen up a little bit, guy. Josh, you into football at all?
No, I don't do
I was about to
sports.
bring him in too. I was like, Josh,
I don't do sports.
Word.
At all?
I mean, I haven't watched NFL in years, bro, until this year because I knew Cleveland were going to actually, maybe do something,
Odell Beckham.
Yeah, dude, he's the truth, man. Mayfield.
I like his hair.
Yeah, dude, Mayfield's legit too. I mean,
Mayfield, Mayfield.
We got a pretty good team, dude. There's others, but it's not that.
I was gonna ask you something.
What's that?
Oh, who's the first Super Bowl winner? Do you know?
The very first Super Bowl.
Very first.
Nah, I'll look it up.
I'm gonna say right now, and then you can look it up. It's Green Bay, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah,
that really does.
Pretty
sound
sure
right.
that is
because it was the Pro Bowl or the Championship Bowl before that. Good call, dude.
Nice.
That was a good call, bro. I think it was what was it before the Super Bowl?
Who did they play? I feel like it was the Steelers or something. Unless
Chiefs.
they're in the same division, I feel like an idiot because I don't know
City
anything about divisions.
1967.
Kansas City, okay, 67.
Well, in Super Bowl it'd be conference, not division.
Oh, okay. Yeah, their helmets were like this. They had the one
straight up the
one line
that
protected them so much.
What was it? It was the AFL before whatever World Championship game. Yeah, it later became the Super Bowl the year that they played. Yeah, Green Bay and Kansas City.
Did you know that, Josh?
Super Bowl. He don't even care, bro. He don't care about sports too.
We're talking about music.
That's hilarious, man. What all genres are you really into, Josh? Like, what 3 genres are you really, really into right now?
Punk, hardcore.
Yeah. Post-hardcore. I guess just straight up hardcore. And I like acoustic type stuff.
Nice.
Oh, you being is an ocean.
Country at all?
Huh?
You guys listen to any country at all?
I listen to pretty much everything.
Right
I have an appreciation for pretty much everything.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, if you guys listen to country, you need to check out Sturgill Simpson, Tyler Childers.
Dude, Tyler is just on his game.
Bro, he's killing it.
He looks like Van Pelt from Jumanji.
Dude,
Shout out to Don because he's the one who came up with that.
That is funny, bro. That mustache is crazy, bro.
He's coming after
That
you.
is funny. That's hilarious, dude.
Our guitarist Don come up with that.
That is really funny, bro.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But no, man, Tyler is killing the game, dude. He was on Jimmy Fallon and stuff.
Yeah,
dude, he's
Where's he from?
He's from Louisa, or not Louisa, but right by Louisa in Lawrence County, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Oh my God, it's one of the little boroughs or hollers of
He's doing it for
Lawrence
all.
County.
He was on Jimmy Fallon.
Bro, he was just on.
Yeah, he was
Promoting Country Squire, dude. Yeah, bro, it was a good
Give me
performance.
this.
It was.
Let me see that. Get out of here. Get out of here.
No way.
No, dude, he's literally
That's
from like 40 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
That's where he was born and raised, bro. Like I think he moved to Pikeville or something like after, or like Proctorville or what? Yeah, go ahead, dude. Whatever they, Vanceburg, one of those little, villages down the road. I don't know, bro. But yeah, dude, if you haven't listened to him, AJ, or like really,
I've heard some stuff.
like haven't put him under the microscope.
I live in Kentucky. Someone's forced me to listen to it eventually.
Dude, I'm telling you, I didn't even like him. Like, I didn't mess with him, dude. And I gave him a chance. I heard the new album. I actually heard the single off of All Yorn. And I was like, dude, that's really dope. And the video was really cool, like really weird video, but it's actually super dope, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
Feathered Indians is still the best. So
bro,
far.
that's a good one. I'll tell you right now, play me a Hank song. If you haven't heard that, shout out to my dude Ian Lamaster, dude. He put me onto that one, and it is
love
a
Ian.
banger.
He's awesome.
Oh yes, my guy.
Ian's a good guy. Graduated with
sure.
me too.
Absolutely.
Class of 2012. Stand up.
2012.
I know. Was it 06 here?
Oh my
04?
god, no, yeah, 2004.
Oh. I was in 4th grade.
So what do you guys think about the local music scene right now? How do you
I
feel
think
about it?
I think legitimately it is coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back
And it needs
in
to.
back in the early 2000s, it was just amazing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And then it died off.
those dudes over at the Elks and Fusion Nightlife, I mean, they seem to be putting on.
Yeah.
Good for them, dude.
I just think we need to get people more involved, like fan
not
wise.
gonna happen.
We need them to
It's not gonna happen.
come
Like
out
that.
and buy tickets,
People-
guys. Don't be afraid to
dude,
spend money for a local
I
show.
I hate to be pessimistic, and I'm
I
sorry,
know.
but I got to be a realist about it, dude. I do not foresee people around here coming through. I just don't.
See,
Unless they're free shows, bro, people
Yeah.
don't want to pay.
I know.
I
because we're not,
I disagree
one
with
of their
that to a
favorite bands.
point. I think the
You have faith?
me and well, yeah. I mean, me and
Gotta
AJ
have
was
faith.
talking about this in the car
Pessimistic, dude.
about how many times like specific bands play, and I think that's part of the problems. You've only got, no offense to anybody else, but
Of
you've only
course.
got
We're
a
just
couple.
being direct here, dude.
Yeah, you've only got a handful. I'll say handful because that's more than a couple.
Sure.
Of really good bands that draw crowds, and the
Absolutely.
problem is a lot of them will play every other freaking weekend.
Yeah.
And
make a point.
it's like, well, I'm going to stay at home tonight because I can just see them next week.
That's
The tickets are cheaper.
It's a great, valid point, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, man. Like I said, I just gotta disagree with you, bro. I just don't. I mean, maybe if people were to stay on to it and we could actually build the scene. But me personally, I'm pessimistic about it, bro.
I think we're doing a good job on that. I
For
mean, we've
sure.
got places popping up.
Dude, absolutely.
You had the Alias there for a little bit. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what happened to that,
Yeah, it goes down.
shortly after, I don't know, remember which one came first, but the Alias and then the Marigold
Yeah.
was right after that. The Marigold, I'd like to mention, is a all ages venue.
That's
All
awesome.
ages.
So no matter who they have play there, you can go see it if you're under 18.
Nice. That's
And
awesome.
if you're babysitting.
It's catching on. I mean, even the V
Dude,
Club.
I hope. Dude, the V Club is where it's at. That's the move. But like, in my opinion, man, like I said, I just feel like maybe I'm saying this to motivate people, man. Like take this as gas.
That's
like
what I
take
say.
that as fuel,
I'll call
bro.
people out,
But
but like-
me, in my opinion, dude, that's why I quit performing.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I performed a good amount of times. Like, I performed at a lot of places around here. I've done a good amount of shows under my belt. But my thing is like, it became redundant to me, and I wasn't getting paid for it.
You were playing too often.
I wasn't playing that often, though. It was like maybe once a month.
That's not terrible,
Yeah, I mean, once a month, maybe once every 2 or 3 months, like
Yeah.
there for a minute. Like, it was pretty spread out, bro. But it just became redundant in the sense of like, there was actually crowds coming and stuff. I mean, there was a couple shows that nobody shows up to because that's just a part of being a performer.
Yeah.
You're gonna have shows that nobody shows up to.
What else were you doing to draw people in?
What do you mean?
Were you just standing up there rapping to a backing track, or did you have like stage props? Like we have fog. I think fog machines like saved our life.
You're talking about
It's a good investment.
you're talking about what was on the stage along with me.
Yeah. You've got to.
No props.
Music is great for your ears, but it has to be visual too.
Oh, of course,
has
bro.
to be like
And
the band Ghost.
Yeah.
I seen them last year. I'm getting ready to go see them October 11th at the Huntington Civic Arena.
Heck yeah.
They put on one of the
great
best
visual
shows I've ever seen. Yeah, the
That's
dude,
legit, dude.
he goes and changes. He comes back in like different outfits.
Nice.
And
That's
puts
why,
on a show.
that's why I made us
amazing,
an intro track.
I
It's
get what
cool.
you're saying, man, but like I just feel like there was no need for me to go all out. One, because I'm rapping, I don't have a band behind me, so there's nothing really. I mean,
So you have a DJ
sure.
booth. There don't have to be anything there.
Well, I mean, it's like I could have done like a projector, or I could have done stuff like that. But in my opinion, like rapping, especially locally, like doing local shows, in my opinion, I feel like unless you are betting on performing and that's like your number one thing, it just would be a waste of money, in my opinion. When I could invest money in other stuff that would actually bring me money back.
That's true.
You get what I mean?
But
like, I'm not talking from a band perspective.
Yeah, I was
going
gonna
to
say, like I tell everybody, if you're in it for the money, you're in it for the wrong business.
Oh, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting at. Like, I'm just speaking objectively from my perspective. That's why I don't really perform anymore. And when I do perform again, probably after I drop my EP, I might do a little tri-state tour. When I do that, it'll be strictly for fun. I'm not going to expect anything from it because I'm just going to do it strictly for my own energy and my own practice. Like, it's not going to be for anybody else.
So get your name out there more, too.
Not really. And that's another thing I'm going to say, and I'm just speaking objectively from my perspective. Once again, I feel like everybody around here, you might get a couple new fans, but if you're performing around here, yes, you are going to get new fans. I want to say that first, but I feel like you can kind of reach all these people just by, like, going to parties and, like, talking to them on the internet. Like, I feel like
that's a great way to communicate.
You get what I mean? Like, I feel like word of mouth is stronger than performing. Just from my experience from making music, producing people, marketing people, advertising myself, marketing other people, marketing myself, so on and so forth. In my opinion, from my experience, that's what I've learned. You can just go to parties and promote yourself, dude. You don't have to make a show. You can go to parties and just be like, hey, man, I know how to play guitar. Boom, and just lay down some songs for them. Start singing some stuff, like rap. You know, you can do whatever. You know, like if you play drums, bring a djembe. You know, like whatever, bro. Bring a little keyboard. If you play, keyboard. But like I said, that's just my opinion. I'm not a reputable source. I'm nobody, bro. I'm a moron most of the time. I'm just acting like I know.
That.
I just act like I know what I'm doing. But like I said, dude, from my
Not a good front. At least.
Yeah, exactly. I got a great front going. I'm just gonna.
I have to ask you a question.
That. What's up?
To set the record straight. Not
for the record,
straight.
baby. We're here.
Exactly.
Hashtag together. Baby.
I'm just
What's
curious.
Up? Ask.
Remember the hip hop show you guys did?
Yeah, it was awesome.
How many people were there?
Bro, it was. Dude, there was. Realistically, with including people that were performing, probably 225 people, dude.
That's what Joel told me. I was like,
bro, I'm not kidding. There was a lot. That was one of the biggest shows
is it even
I've done.
that big?
Nah, it might not have been 200. I'm trying to think.
I told him I was like maybe 100, man. I was like,
because there was two different sides of it, bro.
Oh,
like there was two
that's
different
what he said, but I
places,
didn't know what he meant.
And there was people outside too, bro.
Awesome.
So like,
I'll give him credit then.
No, he was not lying, bro.
Yeah.
He's 100% on point, dude. There was a lot of people there. My cousin was there too. He's got he had a video of or whatever.
The whole show?
Maybe not. Not just my part.
I mean, like, with the
my
crowd
set.
stay steady the whole show?
No, like in the beginning of my set, there wasn't that many people swarmed, and then like it kind of like they came. You get what I mean? Like everybody was kind of doing their own thing or whatever. Maybe like in between the admission. I don't know what it was, but you can watch in the video. I'll have to find it and show you. But like, dude, it was pretty stacked, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like
I was very shocked when we opened up for Light the Torch. When we played third.
Yeah.
And right whenever we got done setting up, we're about to play. You know, everybody sound check. We had like everybody come up, and beforehand, no one was really up at the stage.
Realistically, I'm gonna take that back. Sorry to interrupt you, bro. It wasn't probably 225. It was probably like 150.
Well, it could feel like 200.
I don't know, bro. It seemed like there was a lot of people there, dude. Like it really did.
I saw pictures and videos. It did look.
Bro, it was.
I was just thinking there couldn't be that
stacked.
many people that could fit in it. It looked like a small venue.
Maybe. Oh well, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was like.
Those are
like.
Those are the best venues.
Yes.
Though.
Well, it was intimate.
50
like,
people make it look like it's.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
It was definitely. It was more than 100.
Yeah.
Coming in and out. I'm not talking about all at once. I'm talking about like.
Throughout
Throughout the whole night, probably 200. Throughout the
Okay.
whole night while I was there, probably 225. But at the time that me and Joel were performing, probably 100 to 150.
That's still good. Amount
Dude, it was bumping. It really was, man. Like he's not lying about that. That show was legit. It was one of the best shows I've
I
done.
don't think it was lying. I just want another perspective of it.
Oh, dude,
'Cause
yeah.
I was like,
I'm not
man,
saying
that
you're
sounds
saying he's
awesome.
lying. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
I can attest to his word.
I was
That
like,
is the truth.
I was like, could that even many people even fit in there? I was like,
well,
it looked
like in the
small.
actual thing where like I said, it was two different spots
Yeah.
connected into one. Dude, that venue, RIP to that, man. That could have been something big, dude. Seriously, that place was awesome.
It got me
But,
wanting to play there.
Yeah,
Once
you chop it up to the game. It's just that's how it goes, man. But like I said, I'm just talking objectively, in my opinion, bro. Local music scene. I would love for nothing more for it to build, and I would love to be a part of it. Maybe not if I'm performing. Like I would love to like help everybody promote themselves and get it going and promote shows and stuff. Like I'm down to help, but at the same time, like I've learned in the local music scene, loyalty gets you nowhere. Like straight up, bro. Like being loyal to people will get you nowhere. People will they'll take advantage of your kindness, you know, that they'll take it for weakness and then they'll prey on that just so they can get a slot. Yeah. I'm just being real, dude. I'm telling you, I've experienced it, dude, and that's why I quit performing. Because I could feel like, I just felt that people were like, I don't know, man. If you know, you know. That's the only thing I can say, bro. If you know, you know. Some things don't have to be spoke on to be understood. Yeah. And that's the truth, man. Anybody who's performed around here and done a good amount of shows, they know that, bro. Nobody's trying to pay. Nobody's trying to pay for tickets. Like, it's just how it goes, man.
And that's why our scene is in such the crap show that it's
straight
I'll
up.
see Josh buy tickets for someone.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Play.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Out of
man.
his pocket.
If we could get, look, the only way that we could get something popping around here is if we brought a big name to a venue that then got that venue established. That's all you need. You need one venue that gets established. That will be the chain reaction of building. I promise you.
What, man.
You're going to have to drop probably 20. No, I don't know why I just cussed. But I'm going to have to bleep that out now. I got to edit that. I can't believe I just dropped the F-bomb. This is the first time I've done that in forever. I'm just getting all my feathers are ruffled. I got to bleep that out now. No, I ain't cutting. We'll just keep going. I'll go back through and I'll cut it out or I'll bleep it. That's my bad. Anyways.
Tensions are high, folks.
No, it's not tensions. It's just like, you know, like it just kind of fires me up that you know, how people act about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's horrible, man. Like, I don't understand how people, I don't know, dude. It aggravates me. But what I'm getting at, man, is if we could get one place to become established, that's all it takes.
I'll tell you what would be a great venue,
you drop 20 stacks, 30 stacks on it, boom, you're good.
I swear the Rone in Ironton, I feel like would be a sick venue for a big band. It's got the big stage.
How many people can you get in there?
Oh, man, that place is huge.
Yeah, you can get, and there's got an upper balcony. I don't know if it needs worked on or not, but it's got an upper deck, and then, you know, it's got all the way to the back of the venue. It's really good size. FTC hosts their wrestling shows there, man.
Oh, I know what it is, and I know they do that there.
You've never been there?
No, I've never
been.
Oh,
yeah, it's good size, man.
The problem is, and you may have to edit this out, is just everybody just wants to line their pockets.
Oh, 100%.
That's the problem with that place.
100%. Well, I mean, I'm not saying like it's just them, dude. It's everybody.
It is everywhere.
Everybody wants to line their pockets, and dude, that's cool. But in order to build all of us, it's gonna take a community-based thing, bro. It's not. You can't just one person can't be eating everything.
Well,
you know.
I'll give another shout out to the D&D agency. They've been doing pretty good, and they are pretty good with the local musicians.
Yeah, that's awesome.
At least as far as I've seen.
And like I said, dude, you know, shout out to the Marigold, shout out to the Elks, Fusion Nightlife, like all those cats, like they're doing their thing. I ain't hating on nobody. I'm just saying that, you know, like I said, there's just no loyalty around here. I guess I haven't felt it. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if other people feel like that, but I really felt like that, bro. I felt that there was no loyalty when it comes to the local music scene.
Yeah, the V Club does a good job at bringing in big bands.
The V Club, they're on a different level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's
like
between Herman and Tyler.
Yeah.
And then, like I said,
they give everybody a chance.
Yeah, the D&D has been bringing in a lot of big bands to the V Club,
dude.
too. So.
That's legit.
I can't wait to see who they bring in next. Did they do the one with, I'm pretty sure they did, After the Burial?
Yeah, that's
that
D&D.
Was an awesome show.
They've done Light the Torch. Fit for a King was all done by D&D.
Fit for a King show, man. I wish I could have just slayed that. Oh, man,
that's awesome.
I think Dwayne and them got Hinder.
Nice.
Yeah, they did.
Evidently, that show
did they
sold
do
out.
Our least favorite show?
Which one?
What was that? Remember before we
stopped
playing all summer?
The VU, yeah. I won't name drop on that one, but they did that one.
Hey, tensions are high after this episode, boys. I dropped the F-bomb. What's going on with us, bro?
This is a special episode.
Dude, I need to
get
my
a
life
part of it
together, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all got me all fired up, dude. For real.
I guess that's a good thing. But
it's a good thing to be fired up about.
Believe that, because dude, I'm so mad because I see the potential in all these bands and rappers around here.
It
and all
used
the
to
people that
not
sing.
be like this, though. That's what's bad.
Everybody's all introverted now, and everybody's like scared you're gonna steal off them and stuff. Like everybody's scared that everybody else is gonna steal off of them. Everybody's scared that you're gonna Jew them and try to like line your pockets, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like that's how it goes, dude. Everybody's nervous to work with each other because most people are shady, dude, and nobody has loyalty. That's what I'm getting at. If you don't have loyalty, bro, I have nothing for you. You know what I mean? That's why I don't want to work with most people around here, man, because most of these cats around here. And it's everywhere, bro. From all the people I've talked to in other cities, dude. I asked them, like, bro, what's up with your local music scene? Is it all shady out there, too? Yep. It sure is. And they say the same thing, bro, that people are not trying to show no love. But if we could just work together as a team, bro, we'd be unstoppable. We'd be undeniable. But I realized, as a pessimistic realist, that it's never going to happen.
There needs to be a council for local music in every town.
You would think, bro.
I think most of the local bands, at least face to face, are pretty good about working together.
Sure.
It's the people that do the shows.
The booking.
Could be, bro.
Yeah, that
could be. Maybe it's beyond the music, you know.
Which I understand. I mean, some of these bigger bands, some of these bigger bands that they bring in, they have like
big followings and such.
No. Most of these bigger bands that like D&D bring to town and stuff, they've got a pretty big bill.
Okay.
Like certain bands, it could be between $5,000 and $10,000 to bring that band in.
That's crazy.
And if you really want to blame somebody about it,
big stuff though.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of the stuff around here, but I mean, if you really want to blame somebody, it's mainly just people not coming out in general. Because if you spend $5,000 on a band to get them there, and you only draw
20 people.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pull money out of your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna be able to pay the local bands anything.
You're right.
So
you're right. That's a great perspective, man. And like, I'm not really trying to blame it on nobody. I'm trying to like more so speak it into existence that more people need to take self accountability, including supporters, including people, because that's what it is. It's not just the promoters or the booking or the bands or the rappers.
It's the customer.
It's the customer too.
Yeah.
It's everybody, bro. I'm trying to tell everybody they need to take self accountability.
Like I'm in a side band, and we're not even really worried about playing shows because everything is so social media based now.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's like what we're going to work on Night Project.
100%, man. That's awesome. But yeah, boys, is there anything else you all want to talk about before we wrap this up? Any things you want to add? Anything you want to ask me? Whatever. Think that's it for the record?
I think that's it.
Right,
this is the first time for me. You've been great.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate
My pleasure, dude. Thank you so
having
much.
us on here.
Dude,
thank you guys.
My pleasure, bro. 100%, man. So you can check these guys out at Facebook and Instagram. Fear the Dreamer Music. Josh Woodard, AJ Tackett. You can add them on Facebook. They got a show November 14th. 14th at the Marigold in Huntington, West Virginia, my friends. Episode 40.
Please come out.
For the record.
All ages.
All ages are welcome. #TogetherFTR. Make sure to go to our website, togetherftr.com. Thank you guys so much again. Bless up, baby.
You can make it happen.